Hi everybody, this is Simon Sage from Android Central. Today we are taking a look at Smart Tools. It is one of the top paid apps in Google Play right now. I think it's number 21 or something like that. As you can see, it's a pretty straightforward application that has a lot of different measurement tools. This kind of thing can come in really handy just as a general purpose thing. As we can see here, we've got a metric ruler here that can also expand further out if you need to be measuring something bigger. You can also switch around the units and everything like that. They've got a lot of different importance settings here to help for setting up everything for whatever your measurement needs might be. They've even got a thread pitch gauge here for figuring out different sizes of screws, which I think is kind of neat. But lots of tools here, a couple of different compasses. You got a protractor here, so this will figure out which way is pointed down and give you an angle of pitch, which is kind of cool. We've got a level here, which is of course very helpful. Change 0 as you will. All fairly standard stuff here. So you can also hold it down. Let's back on out to, we've got a standard flashlight kind of a thing, either LED, which is going to be the flash underneath there, or you can just use the main screen here. So that I'm sure always comes in handy pretty regularly. We can take a look at some of the other ones here. Actually, I find the sound and vibration one was really interesting. We can take a look at just how loud I'm being right now. So I'm apparently equivalent to busy traffic. There we go, normal conversation 3 feet, a little bit lower. Yeah, so let's just be quiet for a second here. Is it gonna tell how loud we are? Yes, we're much more quiet now. So that's kind of cool. There is also a vibration detection here, which is really sensitive here. So not touching it at all, I can hit the desk here and it's picking up a little bit. Even just touching the screen, it's picking up a little bit. And a little bit more. So there are, I'm sure, some strange, unique situations where something like that might come in handy, but some of the other ones are actually kind of helpful. A compass, for example, that also changes based on if you're facing upwards, it'll change its interface like so, or if it's just straight down. See, I found a little bit of twitchiness like that, but there you go. It also has a magnetic field sensor, which I found was kind of cool. I've got, I'm assuming this is all using the radio built in, and I've got a nail clipper here. There we go. So it freaks out a little bit, and you can pull up the larger view there to see all of the latest information there. So it's Smart Tools. It's really interesting, just kind of mixed bag of different helpful tools. So Smart Tools also has this this distance calculator that I've tried to get to work a couple of times, and it's just a little wonky. Basically, it helps you figure out how tall buildings are, how far away they are, but a lot of it involves guesswork because in order for the trigonometry to work, you have to have at least one measurement. So generally speaking, you have to ballpark it. The same developer has something similar for figuring out how fast people or cars are moving. So I have found this a little bit less than reliable, but definitely an interesting idea. You know, it's really making use of all the sensors on Android smartphones and putting them to good use. Anyway, you can get this whole package here for $4.99. You can also get a lot of them for free in Google Play, as well as some of them are paid. They're like the pro versions that each go for $1. But generally speaking, this is the kind of thing that I'd like to keep on my phone, just so that at a moment's notice I can, pull out a protractor and say, bam, that's how big that angle is. So anyway, this is Simon Sage from Android Central, and this is Smart Tools.